A Soldier Dreams of White Lilies by Mahmoud Darwish. He dreams of white lilies, of an olive branch, of her breast sprouting in the evening. He dreams, so he told me, of a bird, of a lemon blossom, but he does not philosophize about his dream, does not understand things except as he feels them, smells them. He understands, he said to me, that homeland would be to sip his mother's coffee and to return in the evening. And the land? I asked him. He said, I do not know it. I do not feel it in my body or my pulse, as they say in the poems. But suddenly I saw it, and I see the shop, the street, the newspapers. Do you love it? I asked. He replied, my love is a brief diversion, or a glass of wine, or an escapade. Would you die for it? No. Everything that binds me to the land, all the ties, are a chapter of fire, a lecture. They taught me to love loving it. But I do not feel that its heart is my heart. I cannot smell the grass, the roots, the branches. What was it like to love it? Does it sting like the sun, like longing? He replied, looking me in the face, my way of loving is a rifle, the return of festivals from ancient ruins, the silence of an ancient statue which has lost time and identity. He told me of the moment of parting, how his mother wept in silence when they drove him to somewhere on the front. His mother's anguished voice carved out beneath his skin a new claim. If only the doves in the Ministry of Defense would grow up! If only the doves would grow up! He smoked, then said to me, as if avoiding a morass of blood, I dreamed of white lilies, of an olive branch, of a bird greeting the morning on the branch of a lemon tree. And what did you see? I saw what a red boxthorn did. I blew it up in the sand, in hearts, in bellies. How many did you kill? It is difficult to give a figure for them, but I got one decoration. I asked him, punishing myself, so describe one casualty to me. He sat up straight. He played with the folded newspaper. Then he said to me that he would let me hear a song. Like a bower he fell on pebbles, embracing shattered stars. On his broad forehead a crown of blood, no decorations on his chest because he had not fought well. It seems he was a farmer or a workman or a peddler. Like a bower he fell on pebbles and died. His arms were stretched out like two dried-up water channels. When I searched in his pockets for his name, I found two pictures, one of his wife, one of his little girl. I asked him, are you sorrowful? He interrupted me. Mahmoud, my friend, sorrow is a white bird which does not come near the battlefield, and soldiers sin when they feel sorrow. There I was, a machine that spouts destruction and fire, and made of space a black bird. He talked to me about his first love later, about far-off streets, about reactions after war, about the heroism of the radio station and the newspaper. When he smothered a cough in his handkerchief, I asked, shall we meet? He said, in a city far away. As I filled his fourth glass, I said, joking, you are going away. What about homeland? He replied, leave me alone. I dream of the white lilies. In a street of bird song and a brightly lit house. I want a sound heart, not rifle ammunition. I want a day of sunshine, not a moment of victory. Mad, fascist. I want a smiling child who laughs for the day, not a part of a weapon of war. I came to greet the sun's rising, not its setting. He said goodbye to me because he is looking for white lilies, for a bird that greets the morning on an olive branch, because he does not understand things except as he feels them, smells them. He understands, he said to me, that homeland is sipping my mother's coffee to go home safe. with the coming of evening.